This is not your average clean with me video. This is not one of those clean with me videos where you watch me clean. We're going to clean together. You're going to get up and you're going to get something done. I find that when we body double, when you feel like somebody's there doing it with you, it gives you more motivation to get things done. So I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes and we're going to get done as much as we can in those 5 minutes. When the 5 minutes is up, I'm going to reset the timer. And for those of you that want to keep going, keep going. And if you don't want to keep going, that's okay. Before we begin, I want you to pause this and I want you to take a look around. Take a look around and think about the things that you want to get done. Do you want to tidy? Do you want to empty your dishwasher? Do you want to dust a room? Do you want to put away a load of laundry? What is it that you want to accomplish in those 5 minutes? Myself, I'm going to work on tidying up my kitchen. I'm going to unload my dishwasher, wipe down the counters, do a little bit of a tidy, just see how much I can get done in those 5 minutes. So with that said, let's get it done, guys. I really hope you're joining in with me here, guys, and I hope you're motivated and ready to get stuff done. I want you to remember while we're doing this that it's about progress, not perfection. So you're going to be moving pretty fast here. That's kind of the point, right? Move fast, get as much done as you can, and kind of get those endorphins pumping, you know? And just think about the calories that you're burning while you're doing it. I don't know about you, but I got a few calories to burn here. It's so funny watching myself clean on a video because at the moment, in the moment, I really thought I was moving quite fast. And then, and then I look at myself in the video and I'm like, girl, pick it up. I'm just going to believe that I was moving fast. I think that these kind of clean with me videos are probably my favorite to do because even though you're not there with me and I'm doing it for you, I'm actually doing it for me too because I actually do feel like you're there with me. I feel like we're moving together. Maybe you're not cleaning your kitchen, maybe you're dusting, maybe you're putting away a load of laundry. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It still feels like we're doing it together, you know? The motivation that comes from body doubling is a real phenomenon. When someone else is working alongside you, it gives you the get up and go. I have a little bit of a theory about motivation, especially when it comes to women. I feel like sometimes it's hard for us to get the motivation to get something done because we tend to suffer from decision fatigue. Does that sound familiar to you? Like in our society, it feels like women are responsible for so many things. Our husbands, our children, they come to us to make a final decision on most things. In some cases, everything. And always having to be the one to make the decisions can get very exhausting. So when it comes to cleaning our house or when we look around and things are scattered or out of order, or we know that there's so many things to be done, now we yet have to make another decision. That is, where do we start? What is it that we're going to do today? And in most cases, if we want help, we have to delegate. I don't know about you, but in my household, if I want something done and I need some help doing something, I have to delegate those projects to other people. Nobody in my household, anyway, just takes the notion to do it themselves. Now, don't get me wrong here. I'm not shit talking my family. I mean, I think it's like that in a lot of households. Having to make all the decisions and having to delegate to other people really does get exhausting. And then everything that we have to do just becomes overwhelming. Women are most definitely project managers, aren't we? My family has no idea the difference it would make for me if they just decided to do something for themselves without me having to delegate to them. You know, you see that the garbage needs to be changed. For God's sakes, change the flipping garbage. You see that the recycle needs to be taken out. Please just do it. Why do I have to ask people? Anyway, I feel like this is getting off on a whole other tangent, which I wasn't really expecting. So we're not going to get into that. It was more about why I think that women tend to become overwhelmed with just even the simplest tasks. How are you doing over there? It looks like we only got a few minutes left, so I hope you're making some progress. Just a quick reminder that after this 5 minutes, we're going to set the timer again for another 5 minutes, but I don't want you to feel like you have to. If you are feeling motivated and you want to keep going, then I'm excited to have you here. But if you can't, There is absolutely no judgment. Always be proud of what you're able to get done, any progress that you make, no matter how big and no matter how small. We have just a little over a minute to go for our first 5 minutes, so I'm going to play a little bit of music and we'll be back again to chat. Oh. Okay, guys, I almost got it done. We're going to do another 5 minutes. If you can, if you can't, don't worry about it. But for those that want to do it, let's do another 5 and go. Isn't it amazing how quickly 5 minutes goes by and what you can get done in 5 minutes? I always think that, sometimes I think to myself, when I think of a task, I think, oh my God, it's going to take so long. I don't have the energy for that. And almost every time, it never takes as long as I thought. That's one of the things I love about doing the timer thing. I mean, it's motivating because it's a challenge. It's a challenge to see just how much I can get done. And that's why I like doing like the 5 minute intervals because it really kind of puts things into light for you to see just how much you can get done in such a short amount of time. I hope when we're done here, you'll take a little bit of time out to comment and let me know what you were able to get done in the time frame given or with the timer. Did you make it for the first 5 minutes? Are you still with me into the second 5 minutes? It'd be really interesting to know. I'm kind of excited for this upcoming week. I think that most of you know that I'm in Canada and we still have quite a bit of snow on the ground. But this week, we're actually going to get into the single digits. That's actually pretty exciting. Just the thought of spring. I thought to myself today, I have my bedroom window open because I like my room to be crisp and almost see my breath because I'm just a little crazy that way. But anyway, had the window open and I could hear birds singing. And I thought, wow, I haven't heard that since fall. So that's a really good sign that spring is around the corner here for us. Of course, we are still only in February and next up is March. And what that normally means for us is a mixed bag of garbage. It could be snow, it could be freezing rain. The sun could come out and be a high of 13 one day and be in the minuses the next. That's when you really know you live in Canada. It's okay though. I still got lots of spring cleaning to do. I am one of those people that like to get my spring cleaning done early. When it's cold and gross outside, I want to get my spring cleaning done inside. And then when the weather warms up and it's beautiful, then I want to be outside. The last thing I want to be doing is scrubbing down my walls when the sun is shining and it's warm and beautiful out. We have about 3 minutes left of our second 5 minute timer interval. How you making out? Are you getting it done? When we're done with the second 5 minutes, if you want to keep going, I hope you do. And if you do want to, blare some music, put on your running shoes, and just get her done. I always say that your future self is going to thank you for anything that you get done in this moment. Good job, guys. Until next time.